Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Hidden Alchemy by Sade. If it is your first time here, welcome. I am so grateful to have you. I am a wellness and holistic coach focusing on spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional well being practices that can really help and inspire people to transform their life and really take their pain into personal power. And most importantly, alchemize themselves and materialize whatever it is that they want to in their life. So, if you're interested in any of the work that I offer, feel free to explore the rest of my YouTube channel or head over to my website, hiddenalchemybysade.com, and you will find all of my information and where you can contact me. Now, on top of that, I also have my Introduction to Astrology course that is uploaded, ready, and available on my website as well. And you can study at your own pace, as well as coaching services and astrology reading offers. So definitely check that out. Now, let's go ahead and dive into the topic of today, which I'm really excited to dive into this partial lunar eclipse that we have happening on September 17th in the sign of Pisces. Now, of course, depending on where you are in the world, it might be the 17th, it might be the 18th, or it even might be the 16th. But just like how I usually say on my channel, when it comes to any type of transit, especially something as powerful as an eclipse, this is energy that it's not specifically the day that you're going to feel it, but it is the days leading up to the day and even the days after the day that the transit takes place. And because we have been in this eclipse hole from the start of Virgo season, so I would say from the end of August until whenever you're watching this video, we have been in the eclipse portal because the eclipse portal usually opens up in the sign that the eclipse is going to take shape in. So yes, we started Virgo season in August, but because we have the eclipse happening during Virgo season, there were a lot of messages that were being transferred, transformed, or even just spoken to you in any type of way, synchronicities, physically in your real life. These things have been happening since I would say the start of Virgo season. So definitely take a moment and think back to what was transpiring in your life towards the end of August when we entered Virgo season up until now. And because we also have another eclipse happening in October, the months of September and October are just going to be eclipse months. So this is a really good time to just take a step back and evaluate on what is happening and changing in your life, because that is the point of eclipses. Eclipses are course corrections for us depending on where you have the sign in your chart. So if you have the sign of Pisces in your first house, there's going to be a huge course correction in terms of the way that you identify as the self and the way that you portray the self into the world, opposing the ways that you are in your relationships. And that's just one example. If you would like to see where this eclipse is taking shape for you in your chart, go ahead and send me a message and we can go ahead and do a full reading for you so that you are aware of what to expect for these next 2 years. So, with this partial lunar eclipse that we have happening on the 17th, this is just a sneak peek as to what you can expect all the way up until 2026, 2027. Because right now the nodes are still in Aries as well as Libra. And that's what I love when we have partial eclipses the year before, is it gives you a moment to prepare, which is very Virgo. You're preparing for the harvest. You're preparing for the change. So again, get your journals out, get your pen, and really reflect on what has been coming up for you and what has been changing in your life from the start of September. Now, this month of September, we have had the new moon in the sign of Virgo, ushering us into a new beginning in wherever you have Virgo in your chart, followed by the eclipse happening in Pisces, which is opposing the sun in the sign of Virgo. And whenever we have oppositions, it's two signs that have the same goal, but they go about it differently. Virgo and Pisces are both the servers of the zodiac, the healers of the zodiac. Pisces being the feminine water healer, mutable in energy, Virgo being the feminine earth healer, also mutable in energy. And whenever you're dealing with Virgo and Pisces, you're dealing with the intuition of the Pisces energy because it's very water, and you're dealing with the physical gift of discernment in the Virgo energy because Virgo can see what is going on in this physical plane. Pisces can feel what is going on in the spiritual plane. So understanding those basic qualities of Virgo and Pisces is going to let you know what you can really expect from this nodal change that we will have happening in the year of 2025. Wherever you have Pisces or Virgo in your chart is going to be where you are really going to have to get very practical, which is Virgo, and very honest, which is Pisces, in that area of your chart. And the theme that I have for this lunar eclipse is the truth shall set you free. And the reason I say that is because Pisces is right now being met with Saturn as well as Neptune. Neptune's going to be dipping and dabbling into Aries and coming back into Pisces, but Saturn is staying stand still in Pisces for quite some time. And whenever you're dealing with anything Saturnian, you want to make sure that you are as honest as possible because Saturn is about karma. Saturn is about duties, responsibilities, and making sure that the ends justifies the means towards where you need to be and where you need to go. Saturn is a very cold sign, and not cold in this cold planet, not cold in the sense of being mean, but cold in the sense of the ends justifies the means. If this is the direction you need to head towards, then we have to make sure that whatever is here blocking you, because Saturn also rules blockages and setbacks, whatever is blocking you and setting you back, we have to eliminate and we have to get rid, right? Which pairs very well with the Virgo energy, because Virgo, being ruled by Mercury, is about analyzing, strategizing, observation, but most importantly, decluttering, dissecting, getting rid of what is no longer needed so that we can make the full use of what we need. So, this opposition to the sun in Virgo, initiating the eclipse season, is really asking you to get very serious about what it is that you want. What are your dreams telling you? If there's anywhere in your life that you have been living a lie, this Pisces nodal change is going to bring that to the surface. It's going to show you, where have you not been fulfilling your dreams? Where have you not been fulfilling your ideals? And when I say dreams, I don't mean, the fun things that we want to have for ourselves, right? It's really the ideal of what you want your life to feel like, the ideal of what you want to be of service for, what you want to be not known for, even though that is a Saturnian thing, that is a Capricorn type of energy of what you want to be seen as and known for in your community and the public eye. But what are you giving and serving to humanity that is a form of healing, of nourishment, of helping, and of service? Pisces wants to be of service. And the beautiful thing about this lunar eclipse is we also have Pluto that has transited back into Capricorn at the 29th degree for some time. Definitely check out my September astrology video if you want a little bit more clarity and detail on that, which is aspecting this lunar eclipse, which will be at 25 degrees Pisces. So we are literally ending old chapters of systems, of structure, of foundations that no longer apply to where we are heading in this Aquarian age. So this lunar eclipse, even though it's partial, pay attention to what is emotionally coming up for you, because Pisces is a very sensitive sign. It's very emotional because it can feel everything. And most importantly, it can absorb what it is around. Pisces lacks boundaries. So this next year and a half, 2 year cycle of the North Node in Pisces, South Node in Virgo is going to be very imperative and important for us to get serious about our dreams and what we want, and to get even more conscientious about the environments that we're in, the people that we're around, because we will be absorbing the energy from these people, absorbing the energy from these environments. A lot of times, the reason why we are in the situation that we are in is really because of the energy that we have around us, the people we have around us, the environment that we surround ourselves with. So this Pisces Virgo transit, I'm really, really excited and looking forward to this, because it is going to be the transit of materializing the ideas that we have and really doing the work, getting practical, getting serious, and being honest. I will honestly say, with this full moon, Because full moons are when we bring things to a culmination and when things are brought to the surface, I can feel this full moon being a very reality check type of full moon lunar eclipse. And I'm interchanging the words full moon and lunar eclipse because a lunar eclipse is essentially a full moon, but it is a full moon of the nodes. That's what makes it the eclipse. So if I interchange the words, that's really what I mean by that. But full moons bring things to the surface, bring things to the culmination, bring our awareness to something that might have been hidden or we have just been hiding from ourselves. Because Pisces is very sensitive, because Pisces is very emotional, and we're meeting this with Saturn, I do see this being a reality check type of eclipse energy of where have you been a little delusional? Where have you been falling short? Or where have you had this ideal that might not apply to where you currently are in your life, right? We can have visions and dreams of what we want, but then we got to bring it back to the Virgo of, but where are you here? Where are you now? And how can you take the steps to practically get there? But first, you have to be honest because the truth is the only thing that will set you free. So, take some time with this eclipse energy. I would definitely say, just like I said in the September astrology video, this month of September is giving hermit. It's really giving hermit because there's so much change that has taken shape in August that has allowed us this month to let the dust settle. But on top of the dust settling, we also have eclipse energy coming in, which is a course correction. So you don't even want to put too much action into what is being shown. You want to sit back and acknowledge what is being shown so that once we leave the eclipse energy, then you can start to say, okay, I have clarity now on the direction that I need to move in. So I hope you all are doing well this September. Please feel free to send me a comment or an email if you would like to see where this eclipse will be showing up for you in your chart and how you can really best prepare for this eclipse energy. Because again, this is a partial lunar eclipse. So it's just giving you a sneak peek, it's just giving you a taste. Unless you are a person who has a lot of Pisces and a lot of Virgo in your chart, like myself, I'm a Virgo stellium. So it won't be giving you just a sneak peek because it'll be vibrating on multiple planets. However, because we're going to be dealing with this energy for the next year and a half, 2 years, this is a good time to prepare for your harvest and prepare for the change that is going to come. Because Virgo and Pisces are two mutable signs, change is a necessity for this lunar eclipse energy and the eclipse shift that we will have as of next year. So, hope you all are doing amazing. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions. I will do a fuller video on dissecting Virgo and Pisces as we move into that eclipse nodal change as of March of next year. So be on the lookout for that towards the end of the year, just so you can have a deeper understanding of what the two signs offer to best prepare yourself for this shift. All right, everyone, always a pleasure to communicate and chat with you all. I will see you for my next video.